Coach, what does it mean about the resiliency of this team? Subban goes down in the third, late goal ties it up. You come back, you win in overtime.
Well, it's huge. I mean, obviously we weren't too happy with most part of the game. I mean, we were trailing most of the night, and we weren't playing that well. St. Louis had a lot of opportunities, and I thought Subban had an excellent night tonight, obviously. And he gave us a chance to battle back, and, you know, our power play was hot. Our penalty kill was good tonight. So for us, the special teams was a difference in the game. And like I said, we played against a real good team tonight that we hung around, and we found the way to win.
Is there any update on Malcolm Subban?
No, it's a lower body, obviously, and it's we'll know a lot more tomorrow.
Ken Bolke, Sinvin Vegas. I asked you this earlier today. Second period in overtime, yet again. That's what it was. What is it about those two periods?
I don't know. It's as long as it keeps going with that, I'm happy. But no, I thought we had a pretty good second period. But again, St. Louis had a lot of opportunities. They had a lot of chances, and I thought they were quicker than us tonight, and they got the more pucks than we did tonight. But again, we didn't. I don't think we gave them outstanding chances. They had a lot of shots, and I thought Subi played really solid. And in the first period, I thought we only had 4 shots, but we probably had 5 scoring chances. We missed the net and some great chances. So the shot total scares you a little bit. You look up there and you say, I think it was like 28-6 at one time or something like that. And I don't think we were playing that bad. We weren't playing good, but we weren't playing that bad. So her guys just, you know, after the second, we talked about let's go out there and win this hockey game. We're playing pretty well. We got a lead here now, and I thought we played a decent third period. And like I said, we found a way. Our goaltender was a difference tonight.
Coach Robbie and Smikowski, AT&T Sportsnet, you probably knew you had goalie depth going into the season. You probably didn't want to realize it this early, 7 games in. But what is it, either systematically or about the process, that works, enables these guys to be in position to have success regardless of the situation?
Well, I think what's going on is that we're an expansion team, and guys are getting the opportunity to play, and they're taking advantage of the opportunity so far. And that's the biggest thing, not with just our goaltending, but with different players in our lineup. So it's all fresh, it's all brand new, and guys are having fun, and they're working hard. And when you get the chance, next guy up, let's do the job. Make it tough on the coaches to make your lineup.
Danny
Webster, NHL.com. Coach, you know, you've said before about the power play. It doesn't matter how it looks as long as you get the win. But the 2 big goals came on the power play. Just kind of talk about getting the man advantage and capitalizing tonight.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happens. You know, most teams, special teams, go in streaks, and I thought we were working on it. There were some good power plays earlier on, but I think we're 7% before the game, and you know it's going to get better, and you know you're going to get some breaks. And I thought the last couple of games it's been a lot better, and tonight we got 2 big goals to win a hockey game for us. So power play was huge tonight, and then the PK was really good against a real good power play St. Louis. I mean, they haven't put up big numbers yet, but the skill they got on their PP is something else. So I thought we did a good job in special teams.
Jesse and then John here.
Jesse Granger, Las Vegas Sun. Coach, Luca Spiza told us part of the reason he thinks that they've had success in overtime is you guys practice a lot of 2-on-1s in practice. How important has that been, obviously, with that leading to the goal?
Well, obviously we took advantage of it tonight, and we do every day we do 2-on-1 drills, and that's part of my coaching. That's what I've done since I've been coaching. You know, I think it's good for the players. They want to make their plays, and I think if you score a lot of goals in the NHL, you see it. It's hard to score on a goaltender when you're coming straight down on him, but when you make that pass across, you know, east-west pass, and you get that opportunity, it's tougher for the goaltender. So, you know, we practice that, and sometimes in a game it works like it did tonight.
Coach John Castanino with UNLV, Oscar brought into a situation he obviously wasn't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
His heart rate was through the roof, he told us. Did you say anything to him either before he went in or overtime, and what'd you think, obviously?
Oh, no, I didn't say a word. All I just said was when Subban went down, we sort of could tell he wasn't going to finish the game, so I just said go in there and, you know, have fun. Go to work and get your gear on, have a little stretch here because we got some time before that. We had a timeout before he went in the net, so just to get ready to play. And you know, good for him. He came in the game, he let a goal in so they could tie it, and now he gets his first win in his career.
Shang and then Jason.
Shang Peng, Hockey Buzz. You mentioned St. Louis being faster on the puck tonight. Obviously, giving up 49 shots is not optimal. What do you guys need to improve next game, especially 5-on-5?
No, we need to improve a lot. I mean, like I said, we played against a real good team, and I talk about our team being confident in playing our game. And I thought St. Louis played our game tonight. I thought they were first in the puck in both zones. I thought they won more one-on-one battles than us, and we were fortunate enough that, you know, they had a lot of chances, they had a lot of shots, but I thought our goaltending was solid. It didn't have to make outstanding saves, like it didn't have to have a whole lot of 2-on-1s or a whole lot of breakaways. He just made some good solid saves that he had to make, and that's what you expect from a good goaltender. So we give up a lot, but I don't think it was unbelievable chances like I said, the breakaways, the 2-on-1s, and he did make a big breakaway save early in the game.
Jason Pothier, Simbin, Vegas. Coach, talk about your balance. Seems like you're getting, from everybody, defense, offense, forwards. It just seems like you're getting a lot of balance on these wins.
Yeah, and I talk about that every time we win. I mean, if we're going to win, it's going to be coming from everybody. I mean, Riley Smith had another big night tonight. I think he had a goal and 2 assists and played really well. And he's the type of player that plays a lot of minutes for us in all different situations, and he was key for us tonight. But for us to have a chance and play well, we got to get a balance going from everybody.
Ken Volke, Sinbin.Vegas. Lucas Pisa also told us that in the overtime period, the team isn't afraid to lose, but in the end of the third period, it seems that they are afraid to lose. Have you noticed the same thing, and how do you fix that?
Well, yeah, I don't disagree with what you just said. I mean, that's what it looks like sometimes, but that's not how we're going to coach them. I mean, we're talking about playing the same way for 60 minutes. When it's 2-1 hockey game, I talk about guys competing, playing the same way, because as soon as you sit back and let teams take it to play to you in your zone, bad things are going to happen. And we talk about that, and we harp about that all the time. I want us to come out and play the same way all the time. So throughout the second, when we spent a lot of time in our zone, we got to play tight gap hockey. We got to play in fast hockey, and like I said, I always mention to our guys, we got to be first on pucks in all zones, and we weren't first on pucks. St. Louis was quicker than us tonight, and that hasn't happened a whole lot this year, but it happened tonight.
Do 2 more, Jesse, and then Shane.
Coach, obviously the goal scorer gets all the glory, but you guys have played a lot of 3-on-3 hockey in overtime. What are you guys doing defensively to prevent these teams from getting chances?
Well, I think they had some chances in that overtime tonight. They had 2 real good chances, but our systems are no different than most teams. I mean, in overtime, you're in the D zone, you're trying to play man on man, and you're hoping that you do a good job in your defensive zone. And usually, when you do a good job in the defensive zone, you get odd man rushes like we did. Lepusek had a breakaway, the 2-on-1 goal we had. So we had some good chances in overtime, the second part of it. But I think the first half of the overtime, they took it to us a little bit, and they made some really good plays. So when you play good defense, it leads to offensive chances, and that's what happened tonight.
And last one for Shane.
On the Colin Miller goal, once again, it was Alex Tuck in front of the net. Can you talk about his impact on the power play besides being big as a house?
Well, that's exactly what he is. He's big as a house. He gets in front of the goaltender, and you don't score many goalies in the NHL unless you got people in front of the net in the traffic and second chances. So Tucky's done a great job being on there, and he's a big part of our power play, and he's done a real good job. So I hope he keeps doing it, and guys keep shooting the pucks because, like I said, it's important that front guy.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Coach.